Welcome to my first overnight success with Lily and Victoria, where comfort zones get crushed and myth of instant success gets exposed. I'm Lily and Victoria, former Hollywood exec turned entrepreneur and peak performance coach. This show is for leaders ready to take the wheel, own their power, and play full in life and business. No fluff, just mindset shifts, real talk, and raw stories that'll light the fire under you.
Made my own lane, no handouts here, vision too strong. Can't cloud it with fear, drop my past like a bad old habit. Now it's only full speed, no static.
Welcome to my overnight success, the very first episode with me, Lily and Victoria. So I decided to call my podcast my first overnight success because right now everyone is chasing for overnight success. And overnight success can happen, but the problem is it doesn't happen overnight. There are years in the making. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. In many ways, me starting this podcast is me doing the work, persisting, doing the dark work that no one's seeing, no one's appreciating, but having that vision and that goal. And for me, my vision and my goal is to create positive impact to 1 billion people. Why is that so important to me? It's important to me because that is my purpose. That makes me feel like there's some purpose in my life. Growing up, I didn't have the family support. I was sexually molested at a very young age. I struggled to find myself. I struggled to find my voice. I didn't have anyone to depend on. And now I want to be the voice for others, for those that are looking to grow, because I knew once upon a time I was that person on the internet looking for people's help. And this is the biggest mistake I've made, because when I was in my 20s, I was so desperate for mentorship. I was mentored under the wrong people in entertainment. So there's a lot of things that I had to unlearn and I had to relearn. So I'm hoping to create this platform so I could help you guys go from 0 to 100 and you could get very laser focused. Now, I started my career in the film business, and I like to bring that into my coaching world, but I have been a peak performance coach. I do keynotes. I do coach corporates, C-suites, executives, and high-performing entrepreneurs. If you're listening to this podcast and if you're with me right now and you're looking to achieve your overnight success like I am, the first step we want to think about is, what is your version of success? Because success can mean very different to many people. I recently met with a mentee of mine who I've introduced to work on a movie about 10 years ago. And there's a reason why I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing this up because when I met up with him, he has a beautiful heart. He was thanking me for the experience and all the celebrities that he worked with. He even gave me the acknowledgement of putting a good word for him. The truth is, I was supposed to be the main producer in that movie. The reason why I couldn't do it is because I had my firstborn at the time. And now this is the past. When I heard about that, on one point, I'm so happy for him. On the other hand, I'm thinking, wow, was that an opportunity cost for me? Did I lose out on this opportunity? Could I have met all these amazing people? But what was most important for me was being there for my family, because my success is being here with my family, growing with them, being the rock for my kids. And that's how I determine my success. And everyone's version of success is completely different, and that's okay. So that's why I really want you to take some time to think about what version of success is for you. So for me, I just mentioned, it's being here with my family. It's doing a good work, knowing that I'm doing work to help people, to add value in someone's life, even if I don't know the person. My success is knowing that I am building on a legacy for myself. The people that I looked after in my life is not the Steven Spielbergs of the world. It's people like Oprah, who is able to come out and be authentically her. It's the people like Mel Robbins, who she lost it all in her 40s, and her overnight success came in her 50s, and it was 15 years in the making. And I remember when I was first starting this journey to discover who I am and who Lillian really is, I used to say, I want to be the Asian version of Mel Robbins and Lisa Nichols. Lisa Nichol is an amazing motivational speaker, African American. I resonated with her story when she was embarking on a journey as a single mom, because that's when I started my journey. My version of success is to continue to tell stories. It's continue to speak life into existence. It's continue to help people make their own movie. I used to help other people make their movie, like literally movie from script to production to shoot. Today, I want to encourage you to take the moment to write your movie, so we know what overnight success will look like for you, because success is very different for many different people. Not everyone want to be like me, to create positive impact to the world, to help lift people up and bring joy to the world and really achieve that peak performance. When I look at success, it is the life and business, which is finance. Everything that is in harmony. I used to think money is the source of all evil. Money is so painful. That's how I grew up with. I grew up with the mindset of money is evil because we never have enough money. Why do we need money? I really wish we didn't need money, but that's communistic. And that's not where we're heading. But once I understood money is energy, and to live a good life that we do need money, that's when everything starts to change, and that's when the service comes in. So today, I want to keep this episode very focused. I want us to think about what your version of success is, and I want you to understand the current and the present right now, how powerful that is, okay? When we are achieving our success, when we are in this process of creation, speed is definitely more important than your IQ scores. And one thing that I've learned is when you have an idea, when you know what you want, you move in speed. That's when quantum leap happens. That's when you accelerate. That's when you're on the fast lane. And most people, they don't even know what the definition of success is. Basically, in other words, what is your goal? What is your vision? And once you understand that, we live in the time of now. How are you spending your time? We want to focus on the time that we're spending. What are we doing that is taking us closer to our goal? And remember, growth is being able to stay in the present. When I have mentioned my story with my mentee earlier, that is the past. I can't change the past. And when we're sitting here waiting for overnight success, that is the future. We cannot go to the future and time travel right now. But whatever you do right now, at this moment, you want to make sure that you are getting very laser focused, and every step of your way is going to get you to the life that you love. And I want to make clear there's two things, and these are facts in life. Number one, you will never be as young as you are right now. You will never be as young as you are right now. Number two, you'll never regret doing things that make you happen in life. So I say, figure out what you want. What is your version of success? Be in the present of now and do things for you and not other people. The truth is, we cannot control what other people think. That is the outside. We can't control that. But we can control what you think. We can control what you want. And we can control what you love. Once you know what you want, you fill in with the right attitude and right behaviors, you're on the fast lane to where you are heading. And remember, present is in the real time, and it's the only time. If you got value from today's episode, it would mean the world to me if you share this with a friend who needs to hear this. My mission is to grow with you from 0 to 100 so we can all create our own overnight success. Make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and connect with me on social. I am on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. It's Miss Lillian Victoria. This episode is also on YouTube, so go check it out, and I'll see you in the next episode.